Hello and welcome back to another video. The time this is releasing, it will be December 25th, so Merry Christmas to everyone. But last video, we started on our 2D editor, we hired a bunch of support staff and accounting, and just expanded all our teams. So this video, I want to keep working on our 2D editor, but there's also a couple other things I was looking at. Might be worth checking out. So for starters, I want to try to get some of our own stock back. Since, let me see, how do we do this? Currently our co-founder has 16% and I don't ever plan on buying her completely out, but it would be nice to get some of that back slowly. So I think it might be worth getting maybe like another like 10%. Costs us about 3 million, but I think it's worth it, so we'll do that. We now own more of our company, which is always good. Another thing is, I was looking at other companies that might be worth buying up some stock from them, so let me remind myself how I find that here. So there's a couple companies I was eyeing. One of them was I honestly don't know how to say it, One Apple Corp, something like that. I look at their details. They're pretty cheap to buy out, only like 45,000. Let me not do that. They've only ever released Office software, which has been good, and if I look at the schedule, let's see, when do they release their next one? So no one's releasing anything this year. Yeah, so they have a Document Writer 9 coming out in May. Or wait, no, that's a different company. Let's see. Do they have anything coming out at all? So they have one coming out way in 1988. So it doesn't really cost as much to get just 1%. I think it's, worth investment in the long run. It's not too much risk. And then the other one I was thinking about was this Shark Rast Digital. I look at things, so I don't plan on completely buying it out because it's kind of expensive. I don't feel like investing $10 million, but if we look at their release schedule, I think I saw, yeah, here it is. They got a console coming out next June, which could have the potential to make a crap ton of money. So for now, we're not gonna buy out too much of it, but I think a nice healthy, like, I don't know, 8, we'll do like 7%. I think that's a good investment. There we go, that's 7% of their company. That way we can use some of this money we've got built up that we're not using on anything. It's just getting taxed, so might as well put it towards investing in other companies. I don't think any of these, like the other, actually, whoa, let me pause. Yeah, Tote got a game. I'm gonna actually quickly invest in Tote, whatever. Tote Productions. So let's go buy out their stock. I don't think anything's released yet, so if this game ends up, what is it? Is it a game that they're releasing? Yeah, if it ends up being a good game, we just made an easy cash. So there we go. Investing in some companies. Hopefully those investments work out great. Let's look at what current jobs we have. So it's September right now. What was I gonna check? I don't know. How's our printing? We might be able to pick up one of these. Yeah, so we're not actually printing out that much, which is good. So all about the same time. So we'll do this dude since he has the highest. Spam, that'll make us a little extra money on the side. We'll unpause there. So nice. Other than that, I might skip ahead for a bit until something more interesting happens, and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, welcome back. So, not too much has happened since you're gone. One thing I want to say, let me pause the game. I did not know this was a feature, but I guess during like the month of December, and it's the month of December in game as well as in person, like the people wear little Santa hats, which are pretty neat. I did not know about that, but yeah. So as the stuff that's happened since you guys were gone, I continue investing in some of the companies. The Tote Productions, or whatever they're called, they released their software. Look at the deadline. Yeah, Spacefront Ultra, they've been doing pretty solid, $800,000 in profit. If we look at what our dividends have been, where do I find that finance? Dividends. Both of ours have been doing pretty good. We only have like 1 or 2% of each of them, so it's not like making a ton of money, but still pretty solid. We'll want to keep investing in them. Other things is, I think we're at the point where we want to just hire our own maintenance and IT, since it seems like it's happening enough where it's kind of a pain to keep and call people in. So we'll do that there. I think that should be good. We'll probably put them later in the day. We'll keep him where he's at. So that should be fine. Let me unpause. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more money in those companies we were investing in. I can find it. So let me sort by worth. Not that direction. So a tote. Let's see them. We'll buy up another 0.2%. That should be a worthy investment. How's one April? Not the one I was going to look at. Ooh, buy 6. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that for a bit. Oh crap. What? Fire Spectre. Oh gosh. Yeah, one thing I've realized is I didn't build my building to be fire safety at all. Like, I have not put in fire alarms or anything, so let's go ahead and do that. That way we don't get a giant fine. I mean, I don't have a single fire alarm or anything in my rooms. Kind of forgot to do that when I designed the building, so let's do that. I forget the rules exactly for how big a room must be to have a fire alarm, but we'll just put it in every decently sized room. There. We'll slap one there. Okay, I think that should hopefully be good enough for this floor. We'll put the sprinklers in a bit. Fire alarm there. We'll put one there. Definitely want to put one in the kitchen. Or, I guess break room, I should say. One there. Put one more somewhere in here. We'll put one on this wall, maybe. Okay, I think that's that floor. I'll put one in here. That should be fine. I think these kind of separate rooms, so we'll slap one there. And I don't think this bathroom needs one. We'll find out, but and sprinklers. Yeah. Slap one. Let me set the grid. We'll put one dead in the middle. And what was I saying? Dead in the middle. I can speak correctly. We'll put one in here also. We'll definitely want to put them in the server room, as well as here. There as well. Let me not forget to put fire alarms in here. Okay. On the rest of the rooms, I think this one will need a sprinkler. This one will need a sprinkler. Probably the bathroom too. In there. 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 Put one in here, maybe? How do we gonna do this? Did we put one in this quarter? I don't think so. Put one there. And one last one here. Hopefully that's good enough for the building. We'll figure out when the fire inspector comes. Okay, well, as we were going, our 2D editor is getting pretty close. Let me review it. I don't know if we ever did a reiteration. I don't think we did, which is probably not a good thing. I think I only did like 3 phases of reviews, or what am I saying? 3 phases of iterations, so. Yeah, it could be worth reiteration. Let's see, is there anything that tells us if we've done that? No. When is February 88? Wait, okay. Well, actually, I think we can reiterate it. At first I thought it was, yeah, because February 88. Geez, we have plenty of time to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and, well, I closed out of this menu, of course, but quickly do that. Go reiterate, since we forgot to do that earlier. That's enough. Right. That. Yeah, now it'll take a bit longer, but it'll definitely be better quality, so. Hey, okay, so we passed the fire inspection. That rarely happens on my first pass, but that's good to know. Wait, we don't have our building burned down, so. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to probably either skip or do a time lapse, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Okay, we're back. Bad stuff is happening. Looks like burglars are looting our place. Oh, nice. Oh, well. Looks like cops are coming, so cops might catch them, and that's a good thing. I never knew this was a feature where they could call it. It might be a new thing. I remember way back in the day, they would just like scream and put their hands up, and burglars would just take everything. So we got most of our stuff, which is great to see. Just make sure we got everything. Yeah, we did. Let's check our servers. Do we have any unsupport? I think that should fix the issue there. What was that? Nothing. Okay, so that's pretty nice. And even though they did get, there's a couple stuff that we couldn't get back, it looks like, because we have our I always forget where this tab is. Accounting, insurance investments maybe. We have like a 50% contents insurance, so ends up covering it anyways. What is this little marker? I don't know. It might just go away after a day or two. Yeah, looks like it went away, so. Oof, that's pretty nice. That could have been much worse, but since one of our employees was here, they saved us from losing a lot more money. Yeah, nothing on there. So, that, let's see how our companies or the people we're invested in are doing. We have one that's, I think, releasing a console soon. So, I was looking at our investments. Are we able? There was a tab I was looking at which I could see. Yeah, here it is. So right now, these guys aren't doing so nice, but they are set to release a console in a couple months. So hopefully that ends up doing pretty good. Our other two people have been doing exceptionally well, and our money invested in them has been doing better. So go ahead and buy some more stock with them. Why not? But yeah, our investments panned out okay. We'll see if that continues to be the case. One thing we might check out doing is getting more printing, because like our printing's not doing nothing right now. So let's see. Print job for document writer 9. What that by? Let's see this one actually. We can do that. That should help us get a little extra money. Oof. Okay. Other than that, I'll skip. Actually, one thing before I skip or anything, one thing I want to change. I want to look at our digital distribution. Where did I find it? Here. So, looking at it, we really don't. Some of these we don't need to be taking a cut out of. Like we can do that and that, and we still get. Actually, keep them. They're the ones we want to get rid of because they only take up 7% of the market. We still basically get the rest of the market without paying anything towards them. So yeah, right now we don't have much of the market at all, but maybe we'll reduce our percent. We'll want to update it soon, but right now we have all of our development staff assigned to our 2D editor, so we'll hold off on that. One day we'll probably want to get a specific team dedicated to updating our software and stuff, but we'll probably hold off on doing that until our 2D editor, assuming it does well, until that is released. So that, yep, we filed our tax report, which is nice. Yeah, as I was saying, I'll skip up for a bit and get back to you guys in a couple seconds. Okay, welcome back. We are almost to the point where we can release this. Only 1% more, so just gotta wait for our artist to finish. Any second now. Gosh, this part already kills me. Okay, there we go. Promote. So we're gonna start fixing bugs. So we got quite a lot of time. Like, when is this set to release? In February 88. We got a huge amount of time. So we can definitely probably get, I don't know, like 800 plus bugs, I think, taken out, which will be great. One thing I was thinking about, we might make a little bit of a risky investment, but we'll go make a major investment in our company that's about to release their console. Let me remember how I figured that out. I always get so lost at all these buttons, but Eventually I figure it out. Okay, so if you go to them, so yeah, right now their stock's at a pretty low level, but we can buy out 34%. So this will put us at like 40% if we buy this. It's a huge investment, like 6 million. That'll be the most we've ever spent on something, but I have confidence that their operating system will probably be pretty good. I mean, their last one was mediocre, but still, these things seem to do pretty good. So we'll really hope they do a good job. We'll find out. But yeah, let me skip to tomorrow. We'll see how that investment panned out. Okay, I've skipped it up a couple days. Since then, we've got this new technology that 3D rendering can now be done by operating system. So it's just a matter of time before someone creates an operating system that can render it. So we might start making a 3D editor soon to utilize that technology, but we'll have to wait for an operating system to actually utilize the technology. But yeah, just to update you guys on our investments. Let's see, so Sharkrest has been doing pretty good. It's increased by about 250%, which is pretty solid. Space Jar's made some major investment into it, so if we wanted to, we could buy some of their stock up and probably take a majority share and thus buy out the company. Not sure if we want to do that. You guys will have to let me know. Not sure whether we should just sell our stocks, keep them, or invest more. You guys will have to tell me, but looks like they're doing pretty good. We've made almost 3 million from them, so might end up investing in them. You guys will have to let me know, but other than that, this video's gotten pretty lengthy so far, so I think I'm gonna end it here. But once again, thank you guys for joining me for another video. Merry Christmas if you're watching it in December, but other than that, thank you guys for watching and see you next video.